Happy Friday. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. It rained here, and I think we're gonna get rain tonight even. John's making a nice fire. I'm gonna enjoy some hanging out and chit-chatting for a little bit. Oh, I still got my red, white, and blue penguins over there. It's July. I think I'll keep them up all of July, but then we're gonna have to switch them out with some pink ones, I think. Boy, there's ashes coming down. Woo! It smells good. It smells like campfire. This is our wood from Muskegon that we got. We brought it home.
Looks like it's going right at you.
I think it might be. Not again.
Yep, now it's moving.
Yeah, hopefully it gets hot enough where it just... No, not at me.
I'm just trying to get it going.
Yeah, I know. I get it. Go to your side and do that. Whew. If you put some cardboard in there, it should be good, because cardboard is hot. There you go.
I think I need to put something over here.
Yeah. Hi, Country Boy Magic. How are you? I'd be happy to go to your channel after this. How are you doing? How's your Friday night?
A couple minutes and it should be fine.
Okay, sounds good. You're doing okay? That's great. I'm glad you're having a good day. It actually feels kind of pleasant over here. Greetings from Germany.
Feels
Very
humid.
nice. I did not know you were from Germany.
Feels hot and humid.
See, I'm actually a little cool right now, and it is definitely humid, so hopefully this fire goes. We'll see how it goes. Yes, I did not know that. That's very neat. Country Boy Magic. Yes, we're having a nice bonfire tonight. We like to relax on the weekends with a great bonfire. Or if we go camping. We had a nice time camping with the kids. That was fun. All the kids in one spot except for one. So what are you doing tonight? You doing anything special? Thought I'd hang out for a while. Oh, there's some lightning bugs down here. Those are cute. They're so slow too, the lightning bugs. Hi, Striker. How's your day going?
Right now it's hot and humid.
Striker says it's hot and humid here. See, I'm not hot though.
We got some thunder showers coming our way.
Yeah, hopefully we'll last for a little bit. How's the mosquitoes? I haven't seen any yet, but I do have spray on. I did spray my legs and I think my arms maybe. No mosquitoes here, Locomotion. How's your night going? Hi, Backyard Trucker. I hope you're doing okay. I wasn't sure if you were going to the auction, Andy, because I thought if you were going, we were going to go together, but that's okay. I'm just going to drive separately.
It's supposed to rain all day.
Is it supposed to rain?
Yep.
I really wanted to buy like some coins and they've got these really cool medals hanging on the wall. I love to sell like medals and tokens and stuff.
Yeah, something else.
So... You hate mosquitoes. I think everybody hates mosquitoes. How you doing, Angel? I hope you're having a great day. Andy says, yep. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it is humid. Andy was right. He was telling me it's really humid out, and he was right. Hi, Barry. Walking exercise. How are ya? Barry's got a great channel for exercising in the morning. Hi, Kristen. You hate mosquitoes too. Oh my goodness, I think everyone does. I'm actually surprised they're not out right now.
Yeah,
but
they are.
I think they're biting John, but not me. I think I'm good. Good so far.
We had some biting flies earlier too.
Yeah, see, the biting flies here are really bad this year, which is odd because I don't think we've ever had biting flies here. I even had one on my windshield as I was driving out. Hi, Brook
I hope
Trout.
my bug
Happy
zapper's still
Friday.
working.
Oh, thank you, Barry. Barry says, blessings, Jody. I am here. Thumbs up. I appreciate that. And I appreciate the reminder. You know, I seem to always need a reminder for some reason when I go into a channel. I don't know why, but I always forget to thumbs up unless somebody says something. And I'm like, oh, yeah, thank you. I'll be chatting away sometimes for hours and I realize I haven't even thumbs up. Oh, my word. But then I usually confess. Oh, brook trout is out fishing. Nice. Did you get some AC yet, brook trout? Are you still without AC?
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah, that is terrible.
I'd be going by a window unit.
Right? Brook trout says, last night, best night ever. Tonight, nothing. Oh, for fishing. Well, what kind of fish did you get last night? Hi, Oxygen. How's your day going? Thank you everyone for stopping by. It definitely helps with my watch hours. I never would have thought I would try 2 channels, but I thought, you know, I love history and that's kind of not really what I do on my other channels. So I thought, well, I'm gonna make another one. But it is a little bit hard to get content out, but it's super easy to go live and chat with people and I really enjoy that. No way, brook trout.
He's in Florida.
No
isn't he?
AC, but soon. Okay, I'm gonna cross my fingers for you that it's really, really soon. 'Cause I can't even imagine that.
Well, we lost power for like 3 days and had no AC, and it was like 90 degrees. And
But in Florida, I have to say,
yeah, Florida's a little tough.
Florida, we
But if it rains every day, you can just go outside and cool off.
it
right?
was really nice at night there. I sat out on the balcony every night. So Andy says, I don't have mosquitoes here, been decent, sprayed all my hostas with deer repellent. I remember you saying that. So Andy showed me a picture. Hi, Jason.
So deer eat hostas?
Deer ate his hostas, and I didn't even know they ate hostas. Really, Kristen? No, I didn't know that. And I just bought about 50 hostas from the
Well, they've been
greenhouse.
eating our
Oh,
those
no.
arborvitae or whatever.
Yes.
Trees.
If I have to put a little fence around my hostas, I will. I don't think I've ever had that problem here, but they
Well,
kind of...
they did eat the stuff on the hill over there.
Right, the bushes
Yeah.
during the winter, but the hostas go under the ground in the winter here.
Yeah.
So, but Andy's poor hostas really got it today.
Well, he gets like a herd of deer in his.
I think they got hungry and got the munchies.
You sure it wasn't the guinea hens?
I don't know. I would think not. The funny thing is they ate like the outside edges, but they left the little middle of the stem. I mean, deer are kind of finicky like that. Like they'll always leave the rim of the watermelon, but they'll eat a whole inside, but not the green part. So, but it looks like he's got little, what do you call it? Ornamental grass instead of hostas. At least they left some of it. And Jason is relaxing. Aw, thank you, Jason. I did not know that, Kristen. Interesting.
Switzerland. That sounds.
Thank you for the reminder, Jason. I appreciate that. Switzerland. Oh my
I
goodness.
have a high school friend that married a Swiss girl, and he lives in
Okay.
Switzerland.
Oh yes, I remember that. It looks beautiful over there. Caught tons of snook. Out of season, but fun. One keeper snapper. How about if you just put the snapper back, brook trout, because they're so cute. Snappers are cute, but I have eaten snapper before. It tasted like chicken.
They said that there's a turtle out there that's like 200 years old.
Yeah, just let it live, brook trout. You have a nice golf breeze. I'm so jealous. Oh my goodness. 200 years.
Yeah.
Well, they have one about that age
Or
at the
maybe
pet
even older than
store.
that. It said it was around like in the 1800s or something. So it's more than that. It's like 250 years old.
That family-owned pet store down the road, he has a really old turtle. I think he told me it's about 200 years old. It's like a big, what do you call those things? A tortoise?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he has it in that shop. It's pretty cool.
It's amazing. I think it's because they move so slow that.
Yeah, well, I don't know, but they've got a really hard shell, and they kind of got like not really spikes on their feet, but they kind of look spiky. You know what I mean? They seem really heavy. Like how, I don't know.
There was one in the news just recently.
Was there? I think they're cute as all get out. I love turtles. They're so darn cute. We have a lot of painters here. I'm sure there's snappers here too, but
Well, yeah, the big ones, the snappers.
I have learned not to pick up snappers anymore.
Yeah, that's not too small.
Well, I always have to stop on the side of the road and help them cross. But snappers are kind of mean and they don't really want help. Oh, it's a oh, there's a different kind. It's a mangrove snapper. No, Brook Chat, it's not delicious. It's cute. Oh my goodness.
Well, you probably had turtle before, haven't you?
Yeah, it tastes like chicken to me.
Yeah. Your dad pretty much cooked everything that moved.
Yes, that's why I'm a vegetarian, because I have seen some stuff go down. Not good. I mean, I grew up with my dad who was
Mr. Hunter.
a hunter, a trapper.
Fisherman.
Yeah, like total outdoors
If it
man.
moved, he'd go after it.
Right, right. I'm glad that you're choosing your words very carefully there. You put your snapping turtle video up.
New tricks sometimes.
His name is Snappy. Are you gonna keep it or eat it? It's a fish. Wait, I'm confused. So, okay. The mangrove snapper is a turtle, right? And
Well,
then
there's a fish called a snapper.
is there really?
Yeah.
Why would they do that and confuse me? I don't know. It's a fish.
There's a fish called a snapper. You'll
I
see it on
always
the
like-
menu at restaurants.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Red
I have
snapper,
to say,
I think is what.
my parents literally made me eat it. You gotta at least try it, and I felt so bad. But honestly, the only reason we had this, and the snapper was absolutely huge. But I just remember, even to this day, years later, I still feel bad. This is why I don't eat meat.
Was your dad
But-
good cook or not?
Well, see, the problem was, what people don't know if they're not farmers is that, when you plow your fields, you just kick stuff up, so it's not like it was okay. So, like, it was a way to make it better.
Make it better.
Make it better.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, okay, you get it?
Yep.
Okay.
Those plows can do some damage.
Plows can do damage, yes. This poor thing. So, yeah. There's different kinds of fish snappers. That's interesting. Now when I get off, I have to look this up. And you always teach me new things
I've heard
about...
red snapper,
I've heard of that too.
but I don't know.
I've never seen one before.
Is there like a white and...
Does that mean it's red? It can't be red, because that would be like a...
Well, I'm sure it's got a reddish tint to it.
Like painters, you turn them over and they look like really cool. They've got orange and they're colorful, right? Brook Trout's always teaching me new stuff about animals, which I appreciate. I mean, I have no idea, but I like seeing your shorts too about all the creatures over there. I think it's really cool because you don't see that kind of stuff here. So it might not be like very cool for you, but for me, it's really awesome. Hi, Michelle. Happy Friday, Michelle. Thanks for coming in. How are you? Hopefully I'm not scaring the fish away. Maybe I should try to talk a little quieter. My dad hates answering the phone when he's hunting for me because, like if I call him, sometimes he'll call me back and say, yeah, be quiet, I'm hunting. And I'll be like, hi, Dad. How are ya? He's like, be quiet. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I'll make it mod in case you want to join some other channels. There's some great channels in the chat here. You love all your animals, buddies. You hate the rats. You know what? I'm totally with that. I don't like rats or mice. I don't like mosquitoes. And I pretty much don't like any kind of bug. I don't feel bad about killing ticks. Oh my goodness. You got a tick from hiking the other day.
I don't know where it came.
Well, it wasn't for me, so.
It wasn't like I was rolling around on the dirt or anything.
Well, we had just been hiking, so I'm pretty sure that's where you got it.
It's pretty much a sand dune, so I don't know.
Well, yeah, but there's a bunch of there's signs everywhere in the national, or in the park. Is that a national park or a state? No, it's a state.
It's a state park.
Why am I thinking it's national?
The only two national parks is the Sleeping Bear Dunes and then Isle
Really,
Royale.
brook trout. Oh my goodness. Take them out. You know what I bought, brook trout, is a I'll keep one in the garage and then one in the basement, just in case, like, living in the woods, and when it gets cold out and it starts getting really cold, like, sure enough, something will try to get in it. So I bought one of those electric zappers, so I don't have to touch it. I can just push the button, and if something gets in there, all I have to do, I don't even have to look at it. I just dump it in the trash and then flip the button back on.
Supposedly, if you take peppermint and spray it around your house,
yes,
they don't like the smell,
yep.
So maybe they'll go find the neighbor's house.
Right. Michelle says, what is your favorite animal? My favorite animal is probably my dog and my cat. What about you, Michelle? Oh, it's an Arctic fox. That sounds pretty.
Yeah, we have fox.
We do. We have, he's kind of like an orangish.
Was it red fox?
I'm not sure. I don't know anything about foxes other than they're really cute. They look like a corgi with long legs. I actually thought there was a corgi in the backyard, and I'm like, oh, this is my perfect day. But nope, it was a fox with all these little fox babies, and they were so cute. There was what, 9?
Yeah, 9 of them.
9 little fox. Michelle, you would have loved it. So Arctic fox, is that a white fox?
Yeah. Yep.
Michelle says, I know a lot about Arctic foxes. I learned about them. I have a whole book that I wrote down and still have. Oh, that's neat, Michelle. There's a lot of people in this chat that love the outdoors. Oh, yes. But in the summer, I think it turns brown or red. Oh, that's interesting. Probably. So it must like molt and then
it's like a
has another, yeah, that's cool. Has like another layer of fur. Well, that's neat. That's kind of like the dog. When she sheds, she has like a lighter coat underneath that coat. She's got like a whole nother layer.
Yeah. I did buy the new
Oh,
Furminator.
thank you. You bought this. So if you don't know, everybody, today is Prime Day.
The last
day of Prime Day. I bought a couple things, and then I found some other things that were not on sale, I have to admit. So Brook Trout says, I was at a customer's house yesterday, and the neighbor called him and said either a huge, oh cool, bobcat or a panther was in the backyard and you didn't see it. Oh, that is awesome. I am not camping, Michelle. This is my backyard. Here, I'll show you. There's nothing much to see. So I've got this little arbor that has probably seen better days. And the lake is over there past the wagon. So just my backyard.
The garden's over there.
Yep, and then let's see. Whoa. Over this way is where I keep my garden. There's like, if you can see it, it's light over here. And that's where I keep the garden. And Backyard Trucker really helped me this year. Well, he did last year too, but which I appreciate. But he ground up all the grass and stuff, and there was a lot of trees that he helped us with. You were at a customer's house. Oh yeah, I just read that. That'd be cool to see. I've come across, What was that? It wasn't a bobcat. It was a mountain lion.
Cougar.
Okay, a cougar brook trout, but I never seen it until I got home and looked at my pictures. And I was taking photos of like dragonflies, and it was like a little swampy area, and I was hiding in the grass. And I never seen it until I got home.
Well, you took a picture of the paw print. So.
Yes, yes. No, I was camping. I just got back from camping. And Michelle, I had 6 loads of laundry after all the kids came out to the camper. 6 loads. I am on my last load right now in the dryer. Hi, Outdoors with Den. Hi, Dennis. How are ya? Hi, Lucy Grace. And Lucy, I'm running your channel right now for hours. You're on my laptop, and I'm just going to keep you going. And I might have run all of Dennis's channel the other day, last couple days. I'm not sure if I haven't, but I could try 2 different channels too. And Brook Trout says, I've seen 2 bobcats in my backyard. Oh no, now that would upset me. 2 bobcats trying to get your birds. See, I can't imagine living with like the big kind of animals. I didn't really like that in Colorado, that part of Colorado, because there's like big animals that are bigger than you.
Like a moose?
Yeah, and bobcats, and
they have moose in the UP.
It was too wild for me. I loved Colorado, like to visit and stuff.
They also have elk in the UP, so they have everything in Colorado. They pretty much, other than sheep, bighorn sheep.
But we don't live up north.
I know.
We live right here.
You've seen bear around here, though.
Yeah, I seen bear on the other side of this lake when I was riding my bike. I was so afraid. I almost called 911.
Sure, it was a bear or was it Bigfoot?
No, it was a black bear.
Or was it somebody in a gorilla suit?
And what was really scary is I had to turn around and ride back. And when I did, it was standing right by the trail and it was standing up. But honestly, it was curious about me, but it really wasn't interested. And I just rode as fast as I could go. Honey, I'm getting kind of smoked out here. Do I have a favorite character from any show or a movie? Oh my goodness. What would that be? I seem to watch a lot of YouTube channels these days. Let's see, a favorite character. John, do you know what my favorite thing is?
You like reality TV?
I don't really like reality TV so much. Some of it. One of my favorite movies is P.S. I Love You. I love that movie. What's your favorite one? Ruby says, I just saw the other day a few feet from the cabin just laying around. Oh, you did a short. Oh, Ruby, I need to check this out. That is cool. I really loved that little baby deer that you found. It was so cute. It's melting my heart just thinking about it right now. I had little spots. It was so cute. And I followed her all the way back home. And then she waited to make sure the mommy was still around. It was so nice. It was so cute. Brook Trout says, my camp and property is in the UP and you live in Venice. I think that's perfect. Now, see, I would do it the opposite. I live in Michigan, but I think every winter I would go to Florida for sure. I could totally leave.
I'd rather go to the UP.
No, I'd rather go to Florida. And that cougar was cool. Nice. You know, they're amazing when you see them, though. They're just, you know, I was scared of the bear. But I thought it was really cool when I looked back at those photos. I mean, at first it scared me. I'm like, there's a face looking at me in this picture. Let's see, my favorite one is Stitch from Leo. Oh, Lilo, yes, my kids used to watch that. You still love it today? Oh, that's cute. Yeah, that's a cute one. But starting to have a new one, and you forgot what it's called. Yeah, that's a cute one, right? It's a classic, I think. This was quite the opposite, a big cat looking around. Yeah, that would be scary. You've got such beautiful property over there, though, Ruby. It's so pretty. Minus, how are you? 360, good evening. I hope you're having a good evening. The last time at my camp, I saw a bear. That would be scary. To me, that's scary. I don't trust the bears. I might trust the kitty cats more than the bears just because I love kitties and they look so cute. Is it a park? This is my backyard. So I live up a cliff, and then this is kind of a flat spot, and then it goes down to a lake and a swamp over there, and then a garden on the other side. Just the backyard. It's kind of wild. Oh, you're coming back in August. You need to finish the plumbing in your sister's new place. Yes. You're like the best brother ever, you know that?
It's just in time for the fall color change.
Yeah, that's true. You might see some fall colors, depending on how long it's... Well, up north it might be changing.
In the UP.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Usually it's October here.
It is so pretty here in Michigan in the fall, especially the UP. And it will start there and then work its way down. And it is so gorgeous here in the fall. It's a wildlife heaven for sure.
That's how you have to rake all those leaves.
Yeah, right? That's a nightmare. Or when you forget some, or you just get sick of doing it, and then the next spring, you get this mucky mess. Yes, Michelle, I agree. I don't really trust bears. Yeah, I know. They're not scary. They're actually kind of cute. They are cute, but from a distance, I think.
Yeah, they say you have to, if you pull it in your hand,
okay,
and if your thumb doesn't cover them up,
like the whole body or just the head?
Whole thing. Then they're too close.
Well, then that bear's got to be way over there. That bear's got to be all the way by my garden.
They're quick.
They are. I posted a short the other day because I couldn't believe how quick they were. I did one of those green screens. I could not believe it. Is it cold here? It is, I think, 81 degrees when I came out here, Fahrenheit.
It's too hot here.
4 Celsius. So that sounds cold. 4 Celsius. What is that? About 25?
Well,
Fahrenheit?
0 is 32 Fahrenheit, so probably around 40 degrees. Maybe?
Okay.
38.
Hi, Katie. Nice to see you. Brick Trout says, last year in August, there was a maple across the lake that was full of color. Aren't those pretty? They give the best color. They're so pretty. Everything else was green and beautiful. Sure is. I've taken the most pretty pictures.
Yeah,
in the
fall colors across the lake, and then it reflects off the lake.
Is that a maple up by the driveway?
Yeah,
where it turns?
It's a sugar maple.
It is so pretty. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate that. I hope you were having a good live earlier. You learned that one should never trust any apex predator. That is true. I think I agree with that. Out in the wild. Instant they can attack. So you're always taking precautions. That is very smart. And that's great advice, really. Michelle says I have to go, but maybe tomorrow if you're online. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I hope you have a really good night. And thank you so much for stopping in. I always like chatting with everyone. Oh, so Lucy says that she has a surprise coming up on Sunday, but not sure what. That sounds good, Lucy. I'll keep my eye out. I hit the button to the bell so it would remind me when you have something going on. How about summer there? Is it cold? It is summer right now, so it's July.
It's too hot.
Yeah, this is our hottest season, like the July and August. And it's usually about 80 or 90 degrees. We don't really like the 90 degrees Fahrenheit, though. That's pretty hot here. You're welcome, Katie. I always like saying hi to you. Oh! That firewood from the camp is burning up nice.
Yeah, $4 for a bundle. That's pretty cheap.
Hi, Puppy. Yes, Michelle, I hope you have a good night. And Peppy has a great gaming channel. He's fun to watch play games. He gets real excited. And a lot of people exchange channels there too, which is nice. You can meet new friends and exchange each other's subs, and that's always nice too, to connect with some new people. And Peppy, I think you're from Brazil, aren't you? The high temperature at Lucy's was 88 degrees. That's very warm. When it gets to that 90-degree part, yeah, that's too hot for me. That's a little too warm.
Yeah, Susan doesn't like the heat.
No, the dog hates the heat. And it's been pretty hot here in Michigan this year.
Even the cat, you know, sneaks out the door and is like,
oh, yeah.
It's too hot.
Because we've had extreme temperatures here, like 90 to 100, which is weird. And he snuck out of the house, and that cat froze. He froze. And then he hightailed it back to the door.
Like, usually cats like it
Thank
hot,
you.
But,
And then he snuck out the other day, and I told John, so he went out to go get him. And he had his little tail wrapped around a branch because he was so scared and warm.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't like this. It's hot here, and now I'm outside because she chased me away.
His tail was stuck on a branch, and he wouldn't move. Like he was like, you know.
Like a statue. I think he's holding on for dear life to a branch.
Like, what's grabbing on my tail?
Oh, he is just the cutest. I mean, I love that cat so much. I think I love him too much. He's just such a baby. And you know what he did for me yesterday for the first time? I picked him up, and I always cuddle him like a million times a day. And I pick him up, I tell him how much I love him. And he purred. For the first time.
Oh, let's be
training
him, I guess.
Training him how to be mommy's baby. He's so darn cute. He's kind of a light colored orange. He's kind of almost a beige. He's really different looking. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen one that color. He's just real light, but I've probably never noticed. Yeah, I've probably just never paid attention. Hi, Katie's Kitchen. How are you, Katie? Katie, I liked Tree Halls. It was kind of cool. Invite me to a 12-hour live a week from 12 hours. From Saturday the night. Yeah, that is a marathon. Hold on, I gotta go back up. Hold on. Talk about the channels. Then you can leave whenever. Open door type thing. I can do that, Katie. Let's see, July 19th. As long as I don't have anything going on, but I don't think so. And I can skip a flea market. If there's a flea market, that's fine. Hi, Chrissy, Big Family Expedition. Let me give you a wrench. How's Chrissy doing? I can go in there and hang on as long as I can, Katie. It probably won't be 12 hours, but I can definitely come in for a while. You're trying to run and comment on all the videos. Oh, that's fine. You know, even if it's just one video, Katie, I appreciate anything you can do to help. That's great. I mean, if you don't get to it, it's fine. You know, life happens. I actually told somebody I'd run there, and I always really try, but I was on Tuber Chat a couple days ago, and I told somebody I'd run their channel, and I think I forgot who it was, and I still feel bad.
Well, you can always re-listen to the...
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I don't know. Because it was right before we went on vacation.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But that'd be too much work. But if somebody says to me, hey, I'm running your playlist, and that's going to jot my memory and go, oh yeah. Yeah, it's fine, Katie. You're celebrating your 2nd year anniversary of the channel. Congratulations, Katie. That's great. How do you connect me with an email? Okay, so I should put it on my other channel too, but on Marketplace Boutique, that channel, the About page has an email. And I'll make sure to have everything set up and the dog not barking, because that would drive everybody crazy. You know what I could do, Katie, is I could maybe fix some jewelry. I could do that. I have jewelry to fix. If you're doing like crafting or something, I could fix stuff. And Chrissy's doing good. How about me? It's Friday and I'm so happy it's Friday. Super happy. You don't expect anyone to stay 12 hours. That's the person calling into an open door thing. That's a great idea. That's really nice, Katie. I appreciate you thinking about me. I'll definitely do that with you. You appreciate your efforts on yours. Sure, and it's super easy. I might not be able to copy or, say something on every video, but I just let them run. And then if I sit back down by my laptop, and I just go on there and comment on the one that's running. So I don't see everything that's running, but I'm running them. They just keep going one after another. And I love it when people have really long playlists or really long videos, because then it will just keep going and going and going and going and going.
Yeah, you had a playlist that lasted like a
You
couple
do.
days.
Yeah, well, Kristen was nice and ran my playlist, and I think she said it was like 5 days.
Yeah.
I kind of felt bad because I didn't expect her to do that, but
So I ran it on my work computer, and
yeah, but now they shut you down. They don't
Yeah,
appreciate
yeah.
you watching YouTube at work.
Yeah.
Now they have banned you, which is so dumb. I mean, come on. Like, people don't listen to stuff in the background. I used to listen to stuff.
That's what the radio's for.
And Chrissy feels so special. Yay, Chrissy. Hi, Mile. What up, Jodi? How are you now? I'm doing great. I'm back home. I just did my last load of laundry from camping, which felt fabulous to just put in the dryer before I came down here, because I didn't expect to have that much laundry, but because we had so many people, and our camper was completely full of people, so I'm like, you know what? We pulled the camper back up to the house, and I took all the beds apart and all the blankets, and I threw them out into the yard, and then I dragged it back to the house, and I washed all the laundry, but it was a lot, at least 6 loads.
Yeah, put the new tire on the trailer. And...
You need to, yes, email me the info for sure. Use the Windows sticky notes to keep track of who. Oh, you do. What is a Windows sticky note? But that sounds really brilliant.
Isn't it just a regular sticky note?
Well, okay, here's the thing, Katie. I'm so old-fashioned. A sticky note to me is the kind with the sticky stuff on the back.
Yeah, like the yellow.
Well, that sounds
the
smart.
Yellow.
No, but it's a Windows thing, right? Use Windows sticky notes.
Oh, way back in the day.
No, but it's like software, right?
They had something called sticky notes way back when.
You have me and Munchie at the top. Katie, yay! I love Munchie Mafia. It is a cooking channel. If you see Tim on here once in a while, that is his wife, and they kind of co-produce it together.
Okay.
And she sometimes has the Wheel of Misfortune, which is hilarious. It's really funny. The other day she was shucking corn, but it was like a new gadget, and she couldn't quite shuck it. I was laughing so hard.
You get your kids to do it for you.
Well, yeah, but when you get this old, some people don't have kids at home. You can't always
buy it at the supermarket.
I mean, did my kids take my flowers out of my car for me? No. No. Yes, congratulations, Katie.
But they finished off your soda and all that.
Okay, I received an email from, yes, that sounds good. Well, I'll know it's you because you have the word Greenland in the email. That's going to be fun, Katie. Yes, you can do whatever you want during the live as long as you talk about your channel too. Oh, I'll definitely do that. That's fine. Oh, thank you, Katie. Appreciate that. And Christy says, TGIF. Yes, happy Friday. You're welcome, Katie. Right, it's impossible to run playlists and no, I can't. Somebody got mad at me the other day, actually, for that, and I'm like, you know what? I can run as many playlists as you need me or want me to run. I'm happy to do it, but the only way I can do that is to just have it run on my laptop, and I cannot possibly comment on every video. And this person actually messaged me back and said, "Don't run anything on my channel then." I said, "Okay." I don't know. I mean, maybe it's a thing, and that was the first time I ever thought, like, do you really need to comment on? I don't think so, because you're still watching ads.
People like
If they
to
have
read the comments,
ads,
so even if they
yeah,
are,
I understand
some of them are
people.
humorous, some of them are
Yeah,
negative, and some of them
yeah,
are nice. So.
yeah. No, I understand, but I was trying to help, but it's okay. Maybe, I guess the thought was you need to comment on everything for it to stick for watch hours, but I don't think that's true.
No, because I
Because,
played your whole list, and
and
then
I actually,
then a couple days later you gain that amount of hours.
and I gained a bunch of hours the other day just by running my own. So, on a different device.
Yeah, I think it goes
It
off
is
the
hard.
IP address or something.
I don't know, it seemed to have worked. Because I had like 30 hours one day. You had to take a phone call.
Love some
Yes.
pot.
Hardly anybody calls me anymore, you know that?
Everybody uses texts and
Yeah.
email. Your mom
Well,
calls you.
I try to talk to my dad once a week. Because I like to talk to my dad.
He still has the old flip phone, don't
I think so. And I'm like, Dad. And it's always hanging
he?
up
We
on
bought
me.
your mom a cell phone, but then she doesn't plug it in, so it's dead. So it's kind of
You
pointless.
know, I literally, I'm not kidding. I have tried everything to help my mother that I can possibly do, because she's the only mom I have, right? So, you know, and I want her to be happy, but I I try things and it's so frustrating. I'm like, well, I don't know how to plug it in. I don't, it's not charged. And I'm like, Mom, you just keep it plugged in. You know, when you walk in the door, just keep it plugged in. When you leave, just take it with
So
you.
when you lose power, then you
Yeah,
got
then
a
you
backup.
got, or you hurt yourself, you know, please keep it plugged in. Okay, it's a program in Windows. Look for sticky notes. Katie, that looks, I'm
That's
gonna
what I
look
thought
for
it
that.
was.
Yeah, and you know what I do, Katie? This is so bad. I'm so like old school, and I need to make notes.
Pad of paper.
And I will, if I need to, like if I'm out and about or something and I need to remember stuff, I will text John.
You know,
Like
get all these weird
sometimes,
texts like, what's this about?
I think usually you know that
No,
you're not
not
even gonna,
usually.
no,
Sometimes like,
really?
what the heck?
So the other day when I text you words of shrubs, did you figure that one out?
No,
The shrub list? You didn't know what I was talking about?
I'm not sure.
He probably just ignores it. Oh, you're at 98 subs. Brook Trout, do you want me to run your channel too? I was running Katie. I'm not sure if that one's still going. I can look. And then Lucy, I know I'm running for sure yet, because she reminded me, because I forgot, and I'm so sorry, Lucy. It was really bad of me, and I'm glad you reminded me. Thank you. Hi, Scratch and Pete. Happy Friday. You like every video on the playlist, and then you comment on every 4 or 5 videos on the playlist. I wish I could do that. You know, like I said, if I sit down and it's going and I'm sitting next to it, I'll see where it's at and I'll make another comment. But yeah. Or sometimes I'll even, if I'm downstairs and I happen to see someone that needs it, and that's where my work computer is, that one doesn't move, and then I just run it, and then usually when I go back down there, it's on somebody else's channel at that point, but I'll just run it from the basement. But I always leave a comment like the first video for sure, and then usually the last video of that playlist. But playlists are great. They're brilliant. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Your kid loves to shuck the corn, Katie. I hated that chore. Did you have to do that chore growing up?
Occasionally.
Oh, I had to do that chore.
I didn't like corn, so I was like, why am I doing this?
Oh gosh, we had a garden. My mom used to make me sell the vegetables, and she used to freeze the corn.
Freeze it?
I hated that. I hated
Did you ever
shucking
eat
the
the
corn.
frozen corn, or you just throw it out later on? Or your dad used it for bait?
I think that we did use the corn because usually we had corn for like Sunday dinner. We'd have steak. I hated steak. So Dad would make me a hot dog. I loved hot dogs, but not steak. So I'd rather have a burnt hot dog. So he would cook me that on Sunday. We'd have corn and sometimes mashed potatoes. That was a good day. Yes, you get the corn. I love to eat corn on the cob though, and I bought some really cool. Okay, so my mom made these when she, ceramics in the 70s. They made these corn things.
Oh, yeah, like
Do you know what I'm
pot?
talking
Yeah.
about? It's like a corn crack, and you put your little corn in there, and it looks like a
And
corn.
you had one for the butter then too, right?
No, but you put your little corn in there, and you put butter on the top, and you take your little skewer things, and you roll it in the butter, and it's so delicious. I'm gonna have to get some tomorrow. It sounds so good.
Well, sweet corn starts showing up around, what, 1st of August?
Well, I didn't keep anything from my mother's house, but then somebody online was selling some of the, it was like the same thing. Of course, they didn't look like my mother's, but it just kind of brought back that childhood memory of, and somebody had painted them differently, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to buy them. So I bought them, and I've got a couple of them. And I just thought, you know what, we should make some corn like the old-fashioned days. And roll it in butter. That sounds so good.
Steaming them in the Instapot works real well too.
It really does. It really does. But you gotta shuck the corn.
Well, that's just.
And I hate doing that. Just because I used to do so much of it. But if it's only a couple things of corn.
If you do a sorry ass job, then you'll have.
Don't say that word.
Okay. I was trying to be.
That's a try. Oh my word. That's what I get for marrying a contractor. Just finished eating an orange for a snack. That's a nice healthy snack, Lucy. That's nice. Yes, 2 Katies in here. Isn't that funny? When I go to my dad's, there's always 2 Jodis. Now that's really confusing.
Yeah.
And we both had the last name, middle name. We had the same name.
I think someone.
That's a whole story behind that.
There.
Yeah, that's a whole story. Weird story. Interaction helps yeah, I agree. It definitely helps the algorithm, but to run like days of somebody's playlist and be able to catch every video, I wouldn't be able to do it. I have to admit. But I definitely try my best to.
Well,
if I'm sitting there, I'll comment on it.
If you only have 10 videos, it's pretty easy to do that.
Yeah, it would be.
Comment on 10 videos.
Yeah, if you're just sitting there.
It takes you about 5 minutes.
But see, I have a hard time with this house. Just this, like sitting down, right?
Yeah.
It's hard. Like it's up and down, up and down, up and down.
But if you have like 1,000 videos, yeah, that's a little difficult.
Yeah.
And
And yes, Peppy is from Brazil. That's so cool, Peppy. That's so neat that we could meet each other from all over the world. And Katie is from Greenland. The Greenland Katie, and not the Katie's Kitchen. When do the views refresh? You've been sitting at 60 for a long time. I don't know. Like the views on a video? I would think they should refresh right away, shouldn't they?
Well,
or like your channel.
There was always a delay, it seemed like like if you have a video up,
Okay.
it was like 5 or 6 days, and then it would catch up.
Okay.
Same thing for like, when you watch all those videos,
Yeah.
it'd be a couple days before.
Yeah, I guess I haven't paid attention to that too much.
That's how it was when you were.
Yeah, I probably did pay attention to it with my other channel, and this one I'm just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's funny how much I've forgotten since trying to get monetized with that other channel.
Once you got like 1,000 subscribers, then it seemed to kick it in high gear.
I thought with my other channel I was able to get like memberships after 500 though, but maybe I had more watch hours.
I think you needed 3,000.
I must have had more watch hours back then. I think that's what it is. I could be wrong. You're just listening. Thank you, Ruby.
Actually,
no,
I think you have to
have
4,000 for memberships. It was 3,000 for super chats.
I must have, I don't know, but I've had that channel. It's going to be 4 years, so it took me a really, really long time. So they might have been head to head with each other or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're looking at your analytics and you can see your playlist activity. It doesn't say it's you, but I see 111, etc.
You're way behind, man.
Am I way behind? Oh my goodness, I'm sorry.
You need to put it in high gear.
I'm sorry, your subs are near 3,000. That's amazing. I didn't even realize that.
It's like double time here.
Hi, Life with Wanda. How are you? I'm sorry, guys. Life with Wanda. It's just, I have to think about everything. I'm sorry. People are saying hi to each other. You prefer burnt hot dogs over any other hot dog, right? I love the burnt hot dogs. I'll take that over steak any day. I don't like the vegan hot dogs, though, I have to say. I haven't had a hot dog in years because well, Andy bought me some the other day for camping. And I did it differently. I don't know what I did differently. I mixed it with beans.
It was like butter and what else?
I think I mixed it with beans, and then I ate it.
I thought you put something else on there.
I thought so too, but I don't remember what it was.
It a swig of beer?
Burnt anything is not good. Really? I love everything burnt. Like burnt cookies are good with coffee.
Oh, no, they're not.
Yes, they are. My grandpa always
You
liked
made
those.
Cookies for your daughter's school.
We're not going to talk about it.
And she broke her tooth on it.
Don't tell people that.
Well, actually, she did it before. And then you told the teacher or the person at the front desk, I'm bringing cookies tomorrow.
I know. I was the cookie lady for the next day, and I had made cookies for my kids, and my kid broke her tooth on it. Do you know how awful? I still feel really horrible about that. I had to take her to an emergency dentist appointment. I felt so bad. I felt like the worst mom.
I was only a baby too, so.
But you should have looked at the faces of the women in the office when I said, I'm the cookie mom tomorrow. I said, but I promise you, I will buy the cookies. They're like, good. That's good. Yes. You pointed to the stack of remaining storage unit and junk and said, when I die, all this will be yours. I've done that to my kids. His eyes got so big, and then he asked if he could just throw it away. Well, that's funny, Katie, because my son said the same thing. And I said, well, that's dumb. At least have an auction on this stuff, because and make sure you know that you get somebody that knows how much vintage stuff is worth. I had to wait, yeah. A good way to get rid of stuff too is a flea market. Last year I had a flea market and I got rid of a ton of stuff. Most everything was $1.
It was too much work.
It was too much work. It was.
I'd rather throw it away.
Yeah, it was a lot of work.
Donate it, throw it away.
You have your videos up and a playlist already. You don't think making one extreme, a long one is helpful? You choose to prefer, yeah, the playlist you want. I think a lot of people too, they'll do like a really long one in case somebody wants to do that, or like separate sections. I like the separate sections too. I think I might have both on the other channel. I'm not sure. But sometimes, you know, if you want to listen to them in the background while cleaning, I usually, if I'm right there and it's on the TV, I'm going to choose something I kind of am interested in, you know, and play that kind of playlist, like travel or looking at towns or going for a walk or something. I just like the background noise. And I hardly ever watch like normal TV anymore. It's just YouTube. You know, you notice that? I don't really watch anything too much. You just figured out why you're not catching anything? Oh, the dolphins are in front of you.
Okay. They're catching it for
Oh, yeah. You're probably reeling them in, and then the dolphins are eating them before they get to you. You live in Greenland. Yes, so Katie has shorter playlists, but you also have all videos. Yeah, that's great. And sometimes I go back and forth too. If I'm sitting right there, I like to listen to something. "5 days behind all times." Oh, the videos. Okay, I see what you're saying. Rushing Wind says they are 5 days behind at all times.
you. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I thought it was.
Okay, so is the view count 5 days behind?
Yeah. The analytic.
So after like, oh, the analytics.
So it won't show
Well, I don't
up.
know. I mean, the shorts.
Yeah.
I do notice on some of the
It's kind of
shorts.
like a short because you get a short that takes off, but
Yeah.
if you look at your most popular,
It's way different
Yeah.
sometimes.
if you have one
Yeah, I guess it is. And so if I look at my analytics on my shorts, the view count is way, way down from the actual. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll say like 500 views,
yeah, if you
but it'll
just
be
did
like
a short that
2,000.
took off and
Yeah.
you got 10,000 like
It's
in
not
24
okay.
hours or something like that. That's not going to show up
Thank
for
you, Ruby.
25 or 5 days. In your
I forgot how that works.
it's so the same thing if
You
you
know
play
what?
a playlist, it's going to take
Katie,
5 days.
I do the same thing. You do playlists just to hear a voice to help you sleep. I don't know why, but I have that problem too.
Don't you remember when you got enough to be monetized?
Yeah.
It took several days before
It sure did.
it finally.
I mean, it seemed, well, and then it took another month.
Yeah.
They just got to prolong everything. Life with Wanda, gold. Good. You missed the American beef hot dogs. That's what I buy, Katie. If I'm at Costco, I buy the beef ones or the Hebrew National John likes. That's all I buy. What playlist do you want me to run? Anything you want, Lucy. Any video is helpful. Even if it's one video is gonna help. So I definitely appreciate that. You know, just whatever you want to listen to or put in the background is fine. You know, some things might be boring to you, you know.
Huge variety. Boy, look at all
Well,
those lightning
I don't
bolts.
have a huge variety on this channel.
Not this one, but the other one, you know.
Yeah, but I'm not running playlists for the other channel. Hemlotta, good morning. Good morning to you. It's almost night. It's 9:52 p.m. and it's morning for you. So you are ahead of me. You're in the future. Nice, nice, nice. Thank you for coming in. Like Dawn, thank you so much, Shiv. I appreciate that. Rushing Wind saying, ha ha ha.
Smoked brisket hot dog.
Oh, thank you, Katie. Yeah, anything, you guys. Anything anybody wants to run. You know, I'm sure not everything on there is everyone's cup of tea. Whatever you want is fine. I appreciate that, Katie. Oh, so you knocked one of your son's baby teeth out when you opened the door. And his tooth, oh, right on the handle whack. Oh, isn't that awful? So you know exactly how I feel. I felt like worst mom #1. It was really bad. I still feel bad. I'm like holding my face going, oh, it was bad. You got to get the kids ready for bed. Yes, Chrissy, I understand. Thank you for coming in. And Life with Wanda says hi. Please support on my friend's Indian Women channel. Definitely support each other if you can. I appreciate you stopping by. That's so cool. You're from the other side of the world, and Greenland Katie's over in Greenland. Katie, I'll have to run you again too, Katie. At least it gives you some ads, you know, and that helps too. Yes, I've run your playlist several times, and I like the playlists long. I just run them. Either that or my computer will eventually probably update, and then it will turn it off. But question is, why do video views stall? You know, sometimes I think a video is, whoa, honey, is so good, and I'm kind of surprised sometimes that videos stall, and then other videos do so well. Like, here's the thing, Katie. People love my jewelry videos, I find. I feel like, to me, they're boring, but it could be because that's what I do for my job. But it's like my #1 videos on my other channel. So I think it's just like what that person is seeing, and if they just want to watch it, you know? And maybe there's new people coming across it and they want to watch it. I know you can do like promotions too, if you want to run promotions, and that gets your channel out to other people that are watching like things, and that will help watch the videos too. I don't really run too many promotions, but I do on my other channel a little bit. And Ruby says, for my videos, the watch hours will show up to July 6th only, and today is like the 11th. Yeah, isn't that interesting? So it's just behind. During the summer times, views and such do okay, they do a slowdown. You call it the summer doldrums, probably because everybody's like outside and busy. I know, you know, Michiganders here, they, you know, we're all outside. Like, the roads are so busy because we only get like 3 good months of really good weather here in Michigan, and the rest is just kind of yucky.
Yeah, people have cottages, boats,
yeah,
campers.
People are trying to have fun while they can. Katie says, I like Kroger's smoked brisket hot dogs.
I've never had a brisket hot dog.
Yeah, right?
I don't think I've ever seen that.
I haven't seen those. Yeah, John's like, wait a minute. I'll have to look for those at Kroger's. Do we have a Kroger's here?
They're by Detroit.
Okay. Did we have them in Colorado? I'm just trying to think, because I know I've seen Kroger's
King
before.
Super, Safeway, and then Albertsons.
Okay, I was thinking
Super
Safeway.
Kmart, there was a Super Walmart.
We didn't go there though.
We went to Walmart.
Yeah, the Super Walmart was awesome.
And then Target had stuff too. I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah, those stores in Colorado were huge. I'll have to look for that if I'm by a Kroger's. I wonder if like a normal store has that, like around here. If Kroger's has it, we must have something. I don't know. We have a Meijer's and that has stuff, but like otherwise we have really small grocery stores here.
Maybe a meat market.
I don't go to a meat market, and I ain't going. Ugh. I'll go to a Costco if it's frozen. I'll buy it and throw it in, or if it's packaged really good, throw it in the cart. I just don't want to touch it. Oh, that was, see, I still feel bad about that too, Katie. I missed your question, Lucy. Let's see.
Well, according to this, they do have it.
If it's about watch hours, anything you would like is fine. I just appreciate any help, Lucy. If that's what it was, I'm going up. Yeah. Anything is fine. Anything you want to watch or just put in the background. I appreciate anything you can do. I appreciate that. Super nice.
You can get them from Walmart.
And Donna Lee. Hey, Donna. Wait, you can get them from Walmart? John's going to make me go shopping now. Yeah, John won't go to Walmart. He will not go
Place
to
is a
Walmart.
nightmare.
Well, we've lived by good Walmarts. I'm not saying they're all bad, but the one by us is horrible. It's absolutely horrible.
I'd rather eat dog food.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm never gonna get. Now I will go to that Walmart at like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. But that's it. I don't. Yeah, no. And I will drive out of the way to a different Walmart in a better part of town.
I don't think they really give a hoot about anything.
I don't know.
It was a brand new store. We went there. It looked like a wrecking crew went through.
It looked like a trash
knocked
heap.
everything on the floor.
People screaming across. And then there was some pew-pews going on several times there. And I'm like, I am not visiting our Walmart down the street. It's getting bad over here. You have over 8,000 views on. Oh, really? No. You do? You have over 8,000 views on a video of Manager's Special Meat where the discount sticker was higher than the original price. I think I seen that because I was looking at it like, wait, is that? I remember thinking, is that price right? What wasn't it? Some kind of pork or something? Oh, thank you, Donna. People come and stay because you make it fun. Oh,
fine,
thanks,
unless
Donna.
You're the person behind the person that's doing the.
What? You confuse me.
Well, like when we were at Menards the other day, and the person was price checking their little thing, and.
Yeah, but you know what?
I had to spend
she felt
15 minutes in the checkout.
You know what? It is fine.
It wasn't fine for
I
me.
know it's because you have no patience, but listen. She felt so bad, and I just said to her, you know what? I would do the same thing. If I was being overcharged $20, I would not pay until that price was.
They could have said, come to the customer service and we'll deal with it over there. That's what they should have done.
I don't know. I just kind of got on my phone. I was on Katie's live then. So I didn't care because I was just watching Katie at Menards and we were in line and I'm just sitting there. That's what you do. You just take out your phone.
Yeah, well, I don't have that kind of.
Yeah, I know. I could hotspot you.
I didn't even have my phone on me, so.
Yes, right? I don't think I've ever. No, I know I haven't had anything like that. That is so cool, though. You need to do some more of those videos. I think that's why I started doing more jewelry videos because those are my most popular, even though I feel like I'm really boring. So it surprises me that anybody wants to watch that, but then I'm also like, well, I'm gonna do this anyway, so I'm just gonna film what I'm doing. So, you know, I don't know. I've never had that many views. That is really cool. I think I would just double up, Katie. I would just keep doing those kind of videos. It's such hard work. It is, Katie. It's a lot of hard work, but you know what? I appreciate like all the friendships that we've been able to make. You know, I don't have a family on either side that's really super close. And especially nowadays, we used to be, but we're not anymore. So it's like my YouTube family is more my family than my actual family, which is sad, but it's true. It's true. Brick Trout says, oh, you do miss Menards. I love Menards. I get so much stuff from there, even like shipping supplies. For my job, I get all my shipping supplies there. How many subs we had? We worked hard to build our channel. Yes, because you've got that We Ride channel that you're on. Oh, something touched me! What just touched me? Something landed on my skin.
Probably a mosquito.
It was a worm.
A worm?
Oh, I almost died. Ah! I think it was like a tent worm or something. I sprayed it. Ah, it touched me. I don't like things falling and touching me. And it keeps going up. That is great. You've got a great channel over there. If your host is not good and fun, you lose and not gain. I can see that, Donna. Although some channels I watch because I know, you know, there's some people that aren't that fun, but I know that they're trying so hard. And I'll watch them anyway because I can just see they're struggling or they're trying so hard.
Well, you were struggling too when you first started out. You know?
For
I mean,
sure.
your
Yes.
first video, you must have spent a week preparing for it.
Well, you know what? It took me a week before I had it all set out on the table. No, I think it was 2 weeks. I
Because
just
you would,
wouldn't do it. You're
because you
like, just do it.
just record yourself.
Just
Whatever.
do it. So what I did, and I've talked about this before, but I just recorded myself working for like 3 hours packaging stuff, and I was crying about it. Then I deleted it. It'd be funny if I still had that though.
You
Oh
might.
shoot.
Yeah, what, the other computer?
Couponers in line on purpose because you're nosy. I'm nosy too, Katie. It's okay. I'm with you, Jodi. I've had a lot of new friends over the last 2 years that I wouldn't even know about. I had not done, right? This channel, for sure. Yes, the subs are a community of families, for sure. And Katie says, visiting Tuber Chat has really opened my eyes to stop limiting who you watch. Tuber Chat has been so great for me. I agree, because it's just, there's so many different, I agree. Because at first, I was like, started out with a reselling community, but here's the problem about reselling, which I find myself like in this rut also, is that I do reselling, I do videos on reselling, I resell and I'm listing reselling, and like I don't necessarily want to watch other people's reselling, right?
Well, and some of them do the same thing over and over again, and
Yeah.
it's to be like, is that all you do?
Well, it's just like different items, same thing every day.
Let's go to Goodwill again. I mean,
Well, those videos are extremely popular.
they are,
I
but
just don't like Goodwill. If I did it, it'd probably be more popular. But
I mean, I swear some of those people, they just take the stuff, put it in their cart, and then
you know
leave their cart
what?
at the door and walk out without buying anything.
Everything. But if you think about it, if you watch my videos, I don't necessarily put everything I'm touching in that cart.
Well, yeah.
So I just touch a lot of stuff. Or talk about a lot of stuff. But yeah, Tuber Chat, and so that has really helped me, because the problem was the reselling community, which I wanted to make friends with, and that's why I started, wasn't coming to my channel, and I was kind of upset about it. But then I'm like, that's because it's their job all day long, and they don't really want to. Oh wow, the other channels got, wow, 63,000 subs. Donna, that's so cool. Yes, she works, what's that called? We Ride?
Animal rescue, something like that.
It's Melissa, but she's got a long last name, but it's called We Ride. We Live to Ride. Donna, if you want to drop the link, that's fine. Or anybody else that wants to drop their channel link, anytime. It's fine. So they work with an organization that rescues animals. It's so awesome. And they help rehome them, and they get them back to health. And some of them are in pretty rough shape, and they work with them. And it's just so amazing over there. But they do shorts and stuff and little videos and lives on what they're doing, and their channel has exploded. You're in line behind an older, larger lady who was very slow walking, and the cashier was lecturing her about how she needed to hurry up, move faster, and oh, Katie. Right? What? Yeah. That's I you know, I'm just gonna say, like, and I'm not saying this to be mean or anything, but my mom is very overweight, and so I'm just so used to it, and like I know that, and even like my brother-in-law, who had foot problems, he couldn't move fast. Like my mom is overweight, cannot move fast, and if she does, she's gonna hurt herself, and then you just try to keep them mobile as long as you can, but you can't hurry people. That's just mean. You can't do that. That makes me feel bad. It makes me feel bad. You wanted to video it, but you also didn't want to put the incident of, yes, the lady out there like that. So you did the next best thing and yelled at the cashier after. I know, like, a few years back, I actually broke my spine. I could not walk for a while. I don't share this very often, like, with anybody, but I know what it's like now to not be able to move. I know what it's like to be on a wheelchair, and it sucks. And you just feel like, even a lot of my family members, they didn't want to do anything with me because I wasn't fast anymore. I wasn't able to lift things or help them clean or, anymore. So I know what it's like to be the person that can't move. And it's embarrassing, and it makes you just want to cry, right? Because you can't possibly go any faster or be better than you are at that moment. So I'm glad you said something, Katie. Yes, I hope management did hear that, right? Or maybe she'll at least think about it for the next time. Yes, 63,000 subs. Yeah, she did not. You did. And you called out the cashier. I'm glad. I'm really glad. I hope she thinks about it next time. Yes, that is cool, right? Cashier had no business doing that. If she had done that to me, I would have like, yeah, yeah. I know what it's like being the person that cannot move, and it's absolutely awful. And just think, like, the people that cannot move probably are in pain, or they're going to be in pain if they do move more than they can. And we bank too, yes, off of YouTube. Yes, so then you're able to raise money for that foundation off of YouTube. People watch the ads, and yeah, it's nice. Talking to the manager, yes. Thank you, Lucy. I appreciate you sharing me out. Thank you so much, Lucy. And Katie says, I just want to get to 5,000, right? I would think 5,000 that would just blow my mind if I ever reached 5,000.
You're about halfway there.
And honestly, that blows my mind. Yeah, my other channel. But I'm just flabbergasted when I look at that number that many people actually want to watch my stuff.
At Andy, he's about 5.
Oh, yes, Backyard Trucker is...
he's almost 6, isn't he?
Yeah, he's almost 6. His channel is...
It's only been about, what, a year and a half?
But think about it. If you're bored, a lot of times when he goes live, I just put him on the TV.
Well, yeah.
And it just runs,
Like 60,000 people watching.
Yeah. And I never knew that people like to watch people drive down the road. I've never even thought about that. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm really proud of him. It's taken you about really? A year and a half. Wow. Right? Katie's saying wow too. Oh, here we go. We ride to live. That's what it is. We ride to live. That's what it is. And it's got 2 E's at the end. It's amazing, and it's just so heartwarming to know, like, there's these people out there helping all these animals. Yes, Donnelly, I'm posting a couple of my racing pics next week. That's neat. That's really neat. I love looking at the people's community page and their pictures just as much as the videos. I love the pictures. Even if they're old, it's just cool to see, what people have been up to. Yes, people are really biased towards us fat people. I never talk usually about my weight. My husband doesn't like it if I talk about weight issues, but I'd gone to the doctor once, and this lady's like, well, you're just a bigger woman. And I'm like, that was so rude. Right? And I felt like, wow, that's just so mean, right? And it's not easy. I definitely work hard at, I just have to work really hard at it. When I was younger, I was always so skinny, like so extremely thin. But now that I'm getting older, I have to really watch what I eat. I try to exercise something every day, and I bought a walking pad. It sticks right in the living room. I never move it by the TV. And that's how I'm getting my steps in. I'm losing some weight finally, but it's taken a lot of work. Taken a lot of work. Your mom was bedbound for being over 500 pounds. Which I'm so sorry, Katie. That is my fear, Katie, because I know. You know what? If I moved my mom just down the road from me, because I'm scared of that, and if I don't hear from my mom in like 2-3 days, I show up at her house with the keys, and one day I walked in and she was in bed yet, and it was the middle of the day, and my heart just stopped. I'm like, I don't want to be this person to find that, and then I seen her breathing, and I'm like, oh, thank goodness. But no matter what I do, I just can't. I can't make her lose the weight, and I've tried so hard to do everything I could for her, and I'm so sorry that happened, Katie. I get it. I understand. Thank you, Ruby, for coming in. Have a wonderful weekend, Ruby. It's always nice chatting with you. Your daughter volunteered at an animal rescue in southeast Wisconsin for farm animal tiny hooves. Oh, that's cute. That's so nice. That's very sweet. And Kitty's saying, I will do that. Yes, rushing wind. Have a great weekend. Katie says, I'm a larger girl too, and my mom was disabled and my mom being disabled like she was, it just hit me wrong. Yeah, well, you know, it's a good thing you said something, because hopefully next time she won't. And I just think if people aren't used to it or have never been in that situation or dealt with somebody like that, they just don't know. You know, like I've had to take care of my mom and feed my mom and help John's mom and you know, they obviously don't want the help, but you know, it's sad.
They don't want the alternative.
They don't want the alternative being in a home. So yeah. And I've tried, Katie, to like walk with my mom so many times, and it just, no, I'll watch you walk. And usually like I'll be like, you know, going for a walk myself, or I just get so annoyed. I'll visit my mom and then I'll have to go for a walk because I'm like, I just don't understand. I try so hard. Oh, when YouTube suspended you for 2 weeks for nothing, you picked up, oh, you did? You picked up so many subs. Who disagreed with that? Good. And then you went on fire when you picked back up. I can't believe that happened, Donnelly. That's scary. Do you know how scary that is to be that big and then drop like that? Oh, I bet she was stressed. You're knocking on that 5,000 door, but your subs are so dang stalled out. Okay, Katie, I'm going to start sharing you out. People are going to get sick of me. I can start sharing you out on my other channel. People like crafting channels, especially like for me, I might not craft, you know, like I'll fix jewelry and sometimes.
People might be interested in green lamb, you know.
Yeah, like the Greenland stuff.
Green lamb.
That's true, Katie.
Side
she has done some shorts and they do really well.
You know, and
the Greenland stuff.
On just the Greenland stuff.
Yeah, and she did like this boat thing
like
the other day.
Like, this is what we have to offer.
Yeah.
People like watching that kind of thing.
Yeah, it was cool. It was really cool. I mean, even like I don't like fishing, but I thought it was even cool just because it's really interesting. Like the fish are huge. I can't believe this fish her husband caught. I mean, it's like the size of him.
Well, yeah.
And I've never seen fish like that,
you know. Out there, you know.
Katie says, I would love to work with rescue horses. Yeah, any kind of rescue. Wouldn't that be cool? That'd be really nice. I love animals though. Do you know what made me become heavy? 8 months of being on prednisone. It destroyed your metabolism completely too. That might have been what did it for me when I because I was getting poison ivy every year, so I had to be on it for like a week. I was like a week.
Well, you don't get shot.
I got a shot and then a prednisone pack is what they call it. And so every year, and I just felt like it messed me up. And then as I got older, Katie, like, and it's so weird, like my weight is just like stalled. And then I was watching people like how to lose weight, you know, when you're 40, 50 years old, and they're like, just walk every morning. And that has helped me walk every morning. And I've also upped my protein, and I'm making my food count. And my food is based around protein. I'm eating a lot of eggs, and it's helping. A lot of and I'm drinking protein shakes every day. So I'm like, my eating, I'm not an overeater. I'm not a bad eater, but it was just sticking to me. But I wasn't eating protein that much. And I knew I wasn't, but I don't necessarily like protein, but now I'm making myself. I have to say, I'm doing the eggs a lot easier. I actually like the eggs now. I wasn't really a big
You
fan.
always like my eggs Benedict. Which...
Yeah, but I like it when you cook me stuff. Okay, I don't like it when I cook for myself because it tastes disgusting. I can't cook very well. Like, I can do meats just fine, but like you give me eggs, no. And also, Katie, it's like the I don't know if anybody's ever looked, probably not, but like the vegetarian, like the faux meats have a lot of carbs in them. And it's like, how could this be? This is vegetarian.
They're all soybeans.
And so, yeah, it had a lot of soybeans in it. I don't know if that's what was carby, but like a lot of the stuff I was eating, even though it was veggie, it was carby. So I don't eat hardly anything like that anymore. I'm eating a lot of eggs. And then I usually have like a yogurt in the afternoon. And what I'm doing is I'm loading up on protein in the morning. I am eating so much protein in the morning. I've got eggs. I usually have a yogurt and a protein shake. So I'm getting like 60, 70 grams of protein in the morning. And so I'm like, okay, now I've had a good start to my day.
Yeah, lots of times you skip lunch.
And I don't have lunch because I'm full. I don't need it. If I get hungry, I have a slice of cheese or I'll eat another yogurt. Yeah, sometimes a handful of nuts. Yeah. You guys are talking to each other. I must get that. Oh, and Katie's son just turned 11. I miss having a son at home.
It's hollandaise sauce on eggs Benedict.
Hollandaise sauce?
Yeah, it's just egg yolks and...
Do you say it with an S in the end? How do I say it? Hollandaise sauce. There's some words I have a hard time with. Hollandaise sauce. I don't want to say the S. Is there an S?
I don't know.
Do you say it with an S? I don't know. I don't want to say it with an S.
English was not my subject.
I loved English, but there's some words, like the word poltergeist.
Poltergeist?
I can't say that one.
Yeah, hollandaise sauce is good, but it's basically butter, egg yolks, and a little lemon juice.
When you volunteer, you stand at your own risk. Yep. That's how it should be, right? I mean, that's like when you go anywhere. You're at your own risk. He's petted one horse and was very tense about it. I think your son would love that. Hi, Eden. How are you, Eden? I'm going to add you as a mod. Thank you so much for coming in, Eden. Yes, I see you a lot on Life Reality Vlog. I love that channel. It's great. If anybody wants to grow their channel and they need more subscribers, definitely check out Life Reality Vlog. You can get subscribers there in no time because everybody there likes to help each other, their channels. And people will usually run a video when they're subscribing to you, and that channel has been super helpful. So if you're not at 1,000, definitely check out Life Reality Vlog. I'll try to remember to share that on my community page too. There's always a feed bucket to fill water, stall to clean. Yes, usually not experienced. You know what, Donna? when I was pregnant, I volunteered cleaning horse stalls because, you know, I was just really bored and I lost my job. So I volunteered cleaning out stalls and I loved doing it and I didn't mind it. But the horses were on the other side of the fence. I don't necessarily trust horses because I'm just, yeah, on the other side. But I love doing that. Oh, you stayed in the video. Thank you so much, Eden. I love your name. That's such a pretty name, Eden. Both caught the cuts. Oh, you both caught the cuts? Oh my goodness. Yeah, and I think, Katie, like, people would love to see more Greenland stuff because, you know, every day it's like normal for you, but for us, like, we love watching that kind of stuff when you post it because we don't see that here. That's not normal. We think it's really cool. It's you know, we can't find a place like that here. You know what I mean? Yes, get them some experience. That's right. Are you gonna do crafts, Donna? Are you crafty? I know, and there's Crafty Witch too that does stuff. I like to hang out on that channel at night too, because a lot of times, usually my husband's sleeping like right after dinner. And I get bored and lonely, and it's nice to chit chat with some girls and sometimes some boys. Yeah. Cool, and I love like the blue snow is so awesome. I would come there just to see the blue snow. It's really neat. I agree, Donna. The horses keep kids off the street. I think, you know, any kind of farm too. And like farm kids, they work so hard. A lot of, you know, I would say people my age from where I'm from, it was only farms around there and like one country kitchen. So, but almost everybody either worked on the farm or lived on the farm, you know, and it always kept us off the streets. And, you know, most of us are pretty good kids. Older, gentler horse. Do I have room in the morning to board? Your apartment manager said no pony on the porch. I wasn't serious. You might have been a little bit serious, Katie, maybe. Okay, so Brooke Trout is saying, okay, so you already answered that. Am I that far behind?
Yeah.
I am so sorry, guys. Hollandaise sauce.
A lot of restaurants, they don't
so
poach the eggs. They just
I hate that.
They baste them.
I hate that when they do that. Yeah. And I like my egg cooked all the way through. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times I won't order it because they never, and I cannot eat a runny egg. Ugh. Oh, you do different things to show people. You're not always limited like some people choose to believe, but that's how other people can downgrade you so easily. Yeah, see, I think everybody has some kind of, you know, sometimes have limitations and sometimes it's not forever, but some of us, you know, have some little limitations once in a while. I'm sure most of us do at some point. That's because the English language hides in dark alleys and mugs other languages for words, right? Your grandson turns 9 on the 13th. Oh, yes. Oh, I bet you miss them, Katie. However you say it, it sounds Brook Trout, don't you have like a nice, like a breakfast restaurant? And then look at the menu and see if they have eggs Benedict. It is so good. And what makes it good is the amount of butter that goes into the sauce. Yeah. And John puts if you make it yourself, you can look it up. It's super easy to make too. I like a lot of lemon. A lot of lemon. Oh my goodness, I'm getting hungry. My stomach's growling for eggs.
That'll fill you up all day long.
It does.
And the English muffin.
Honestly, I could eat 20 eggs Benedicts.
Of course, I have to put the vegan sausage.
Yeah, I do have vegan sausage if I have it around. And sometimes you can have like a little tomato or like some spinach. Oh, I miss being around horses. They are so dang wonderful. Yeah, you probably don't have any horses around there. Oh, Katie. Have you ever thought of making him come to the U.S.? Do you think he would ever do that? You know, like switch places? Yes, horses sense fear. Donna, so true. I think that's why they don't like me, because I am not kidding. They can sense me. You've seen that one horse. I started walking towards them really slow, and they started freaking out. You know, it's like they know that they don't like me either. Yeah, it's like a fear. I don't know where I've got that fear from, but there is fear.
Because they're bigger than you.
I don't like anything bigger than me. The channel is filled with best. Yes, right. I love watching the channel though, and the horses are beautiful. They're beautiful, just beautiful. They're so big. Thinking about getting him hippotherapy. He's ADD and type 1. Oh, type 1 diabetic. That's really hard, Katie. So you can learn to be comfortable around them and learn their body language. Yes, I think we have a place like that actually around here. That would be nice. Even kids with type 1 diabetes, you know, doing anything like that, I think, you know, would help them with their confidence and stuff. I think having our daughter in a small school helped that.
Well, you need a support group when they're in school.
Yeah,
if the
that's
school,
true.
The school's required to do it, but lots of times they push back.
That's when we started having problems.
You get your doctor on your side, and
yeah, I had to get a lawyer
write them
involved.
a nice letter, and
right. I had to have some legal action there.
It's like, do you want to be?
And of course, like, you know, they'll try anything, but this load of Calgary horses stuff has turned me onto. Makes great therapy horses, well trained. Interesting. Plus, a horse knows any kid instinct in them. You know, and kids are so innocent. You know, I'm sure horses probably love kids. They know that I'm naughty deep down or something. I don't know. I'm scared of them. I think they're scared of me. Oh, you wish that he could have met the horse he rode and Girl Scouts. Aw, he was all business and so gentle. Yeah, we did our own sauce with orca out of the garden.
You had orca recently, didn't you? It's that big old.
Did I?
It looks like cabbage.
I think I still got some in the fridge. I need to eat that. I should at least cook that up when I get up there.
That's like cabbage, isn't it?
It's so good though. It's so good. It is, right? And I've never, what do you put in your sauce? Is it easy? Because I've never had a sauce.
You said he used hollandaise sauce.
Oh, you did? Okay. Oh, that would be really good. Oh my goodness. I don't, you know, I just don't make sauces. I'm like so simple when I cook. It's really bad.
You throw some onion soup mix.
It's like there. If it's not bagel seasoning or something out of a jar. I don't know. Yeah, the current atmosphere of our country usually travels to the U.S. when I come, so he can see the kids and the grands. But his upcoming year is not going. Not going. Well, you know, and there's some different regulations now changing. And I remember hearing about it, but about the phones and stuff. And yeah, I get it, Katie. You know, it can be scary when you travel to different countries.
Get a burner phone.
Oh, you could do that, I guess, right?
Just pick one up when you get to the destination. They're so cheap.
Or just leave your phone at home and have one of you bring it, like just Katie's phone or something.
Or just.
Because I wouldn't like the fact that somebody could just take my phone and take everything off.
Well, most of the time you have to get a new SIM card anyways because it won't work.
Yeah, in a different country.
Because when we went to Canada, it didn't work.
Oh, by yourself. That's not as fun. 2 therapy stables. Oh, you have 2 of them in the area. That's good. They didn't want to take him because of his diabetes. Oh, I had trouble with that too, Katie. the other one is like, no problem. There's 20 type. Oh, really? I would give them a really good review online. That's great. You know, and even when if you take your kid to the pediatrician too, you can say, hey, this place was great with my kid. And they'll, maybe tell other parents to go there too. That's great. I had such a problem, Katie. Even like, I signed my kids up and this was so horrible. I signed my kids up for school. We're all ready to go. And I call them about the bus, and they're like, we don't have you. And the only thing I could think of is they did not want to take my kid because she had type 1 diabetes. And you know what? The rest of the kids were signed up, but not my daughter with diabetes. And they would not.
You go to the superintendent's.
Yeah, I could have, but when you've got 4 freaking kids, okay, this mom's only got so much fight left in her body at the end of the day. I'm like, I signed them up for a different school, and that did work. But Katie, we have so much in common. And I know the struggle, and it's hard because some people will discriminate and they don't care. And they just don't care. And it's hard. But also with type 1 diabetes, you have the American Diabetes Association that will stick up for you. And they also have their own lawyers that you can use. Because I had to do that before, because that's just normal.
Just like they talk about dirty cops, there's dirty teachers.
Yes,
also.
There is. Yep. So, yep. When you pay a trail riding horses, they have to legally be sound. Okay. So you get horses, as we call hack horses. Okay. And they know trail follow. Oh, they don't need a rider to be experienced. You know so much about that stuff, and it's always really interesting to hear about like all the different things. Like there's so much that goes into the horse training. I didn't even know. You can only go on weekends, and those are yeah, I'm sure, time slots. So waiting list is probably really long, right, Katie? Oh, Katie. Yeah, and like even, when you try to get your kid into, I got her into a, what do you call it? During the summer, a camp.
Well, that was a diabetes camp.
It was, yep, for diabetics. So if you have your kid like go to a endocrinologist, they could tell you a lot of things too. Like, I'm sure they do with you too, but this doctor was wonderful here, and he found a camp for Elsa that she went to for diabetes and stuff. So, but it's hard because you got to find, like, not everybody will even remotely take your kid,
It's like her kindergarten teacher was like,
oh, that was horrible. I wish I could have sued her.
High, so I gave her some more candy.
If I could have sued someone, it would have been her. But you can't sue the teachers, unfortunately. Hi, Brian Mullen. Watching from Ireland. I've always wanted to go to Ireland, Brian. That sounds wonderful. Hi. I wish I was there. Nikolai says, too risky for him to travel through the U.S. All the crackdowns and the stupid stuff. Yep, they're doing. I've heard about some of that. And, and the thing is, it just takes one bad person to make your day go really, really bad. And most people, I think, are nice. But then there's the badness sometimes, right? And yeah, when I traveled to Puerto Rico too, I was really nervous because I got hauled to the side. John took off. Yes, you hate the discrimination these kids face. It's really bad, right? I had a kindergarten teacher that just was horrible, and she locked my kid in a bathroom for hours because she decided that, I don't know what the deal is, but the aide actually came and told me this because I would have never known. And she said she gave her a plate of candy and her sugar went high, so she gave her another plate and then stuck her in a bathroom because she wet herself, of course, because her sugar wasn't even readable after that. I mean, and then I come to school and my kid has been, I didn't know this, but the aide said that she had been locked in a bathroom for hours. Yeah, homeschool. And our doctor said, you know, you don't be surprised if you want to homeschool your kid. And I'm all for that. Because he knew that, like, these kids face a lot of discrimination. And you wouldn't probably know that unless you have a diabetic child.
Most of it's from the adults.
It is. It's not the children. Like, the kids will ask, like, what is that on your arm? Or why do you have to get pokies, you know? Or the kids will ask and be curious. But even this teacher said, I have her by my front because the other kids don't want to sit by her. And I knew that wasn't true because none of the other kids, you know, kids are innocent. And they definitely, I knew she was just, oh, it was just horrible. Look, my kids never went back to that school. We were one and done. We homeschooled 5 kids and 2 currently. I ended up homeschooling my last one, the last couple years. Yeah, it's just, you know, if they're teased and then it just takes, you know, one bad person in the school. And we had a school that was really good until
Well, they got a
the
new
principal changed. Do they have a principal again that's
No,
different?
it's the same guy.
I feel bad for them. So, yeah. Yes, that's John. So it's hard, you know, because we had such a good school and then the principal changed and they didn't want to take care of my kid again. And it's hard because I can't just be driving to school every 2 seconds of the day. I mean, come on. It's like I'm already there twice a day.
It's like they deliberately do stuff to try to
Yeah.
get you to leave.
Yeah, Katie. Yeah, I felt like that. And then if you say something to the principal, they'll just retaliate on you. And then make you look like the bad person, which you know you're not. You know. One of the kids in my son's class said that he was lying about his diabetes to get free snacks. You know what I would do, Katie? I would just bring snacks one day. I'd be like, yeah, I know my son's gets snacks all the time, so I'm gonna bring you guys snacks today. Aw. The kid probably doesn't have snacks at his house, and he probably wants some. That's kind of cute. You know, but most kids are very innocent, and I've never really seen a kid, I mean, you know, with a diabetes issue. On the bus with older kids, yes, that was horrible too. But I've learned to take my kid out of a public school like real fast. Real fast. I mean, it was a nightmare every day. Every single day. Yes, John did. He left me alone in a foreign country.
It wasn't a foreign country.
Yes, it was!
It's a U.S. territory.
Puerto Rico?
It's a U.S. territory.
I don't know.
You don't need a passport to go there.
Well, whatever, Donna. I was in Puerto Rico.
And I was like 5 feet in front of you.
No, you weren't. You took off.
You
didn't want to be associated with me because you thought like I had something in my luggage got caught and he took off on me. I'm just sitting there like
at least you weren't
I was gonna cry.
At least you weren't the poor lady that had the bags of breast milk. Oh.
Well, luckily I had her to talk to because I was a nervous wreck. And that poor lady had to have every single bottle, which she had a whole case of, tested one by one. Oh my goodness. I felt so bad for her. But like, she's like, hey, if I can breastfeed, I'm going to do it. And I'm like, I don't blame you. We're trying to be molding young minds. Melissa and I are always for the kids. That's right. Yep. And, you know, at least the one thing, Katie, I'm grateful for is, you know, having a good diabetic doctor for my daughter, which if I ever had a problem would help. And then the American Diabetes Association was always willing to step in and help. I mean, even with legal problems, they stepped in. July 9th. Hi, terrible times. July 9th is the shortest day of the Earth history due to the glacier melts and global warming. I don't know anything about global warming, so I'm not sure.
I don't know, it's pretty cold here in the wintertime.
Yeah, no, they did. They opened every single container. And I don't know, how many did this lady have?
She had like
over 20? They had a test.
At least a dozen.
Oh, she had over 20. We were standing there forever.
And she's like, "You want me to drink it for you?"
But she was very aware of the rules, and she told me, and I'm like, okay. But here's the thing: when they test breast milk, you have to kind of
sample.
It's like a little piece of paper that you dip into it.
Yeah, it's like
so every single bottle had to have a new strip opened and dipped, tested, and then the next one. Yes, it does look pretty, right? You would have to have some straight from the source to test, but spicy like that. Yeah, I guess legally you can take, if you're breastfeeding, you can take that on. Ready? You can take that on the airplane. I remember when I was a first mom. I mean, I know this is TMI, but I couldn't believe it when that stuff came in. I'm like, what is this? I was in a store and I'm like, whoa. I was in a store and I looked down and it came in and I'm like, what is this?
The funniest thing is when your brother was living with us.
Oh, are we telling the story?
That was so funny.
Okay, you can tell the story, I guess.
He got some cereal and put some milk in there. And you like...
I said, oh, did you get the milk, that one in the fridge? And he goes, yeah, why? Now, my brother and I, we like to prank each other. We always have. And I said, well, Jeff, we don't have milk, so I put my breast milk in that container. And so the milk just fell out of his mouth and it was like dripping down his face into a cereal. He's just like horrified. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that Jason's in there. Yeah, thank you, Jason. You leaked in CVS. And they didn't. See, now CVS is a pharmacy, so they're probably very used to like every bodily function, right? Or any kind of sickness. Oh my goodness. I was so shocked, and I was at a store and I was mortified. And it was summertime and I was wearing like this kind of silky shirt. Oh my word. I'm like, wow, that's what that is. Yeah, right? You would only make dust? Yeah, I think I would only make dust too these days. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate that. I was really a little worried with that first comment. I let it go, and I'm like, Jason's here to take it out. Thank you.
You beat me to it.
Yeah, you're quick on the draw there. Yes, this cow, Katie, is also dry. This cow is also dry. I always wondered, like, I don't think it would ever, no, I don't think so. I'm just being weird. It actually tastes kind of good. I've tasted my own, and it's, it's kind of sweet. Oh, you're going to Yeah, we're going there. Yep. Hey, if we ran out of milk, I had plenty at the time.
Is that why the kids don't drink any milk anymore?
Honestly, our kids drank so much milk growing up.
They did.
We went through 3 gallons of milk.
I buy a gallon of milk, and
week.
I'll be lucky if they actually open it.
Sometimes I'll make some potatoes, something with potatoes and use the milk. Or, what is the other thing I'll do? I don't eat cereal. What? With the milk.
Mac and cheese? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe mac and cheese or, pudding. Sometimes I crave pudding really bad, and then I'll use milk because I'm not gonna, I've got coconut milk, but it's not the same.
Yeah, you always always got to give the sniff test before you take 2 gulps.
Out of our house, yes, because we don't drink it. You used to eat cereal when we had a different dog, but no, this one. How come you don't eat cereal?
I don't have time in the morning.
Is that what it is?
I'm too tired.
Do you want me to get up with you and make you some cereal?
No. I've been having frozen waffles.
Katie, you did. Katie says, I had such a hard time getting the kiddo to drink cow's milk. Oh, my kids drink so much of it.
They won't drink it.
Chocolate, yeah.
Chocolate milk.
Or like, you know what else helped is like, we used to get, the kids used to like that cocoa, was it Cocoa Puffs or Cocoa
it turns the milk
Pebbles? Cocoa Pebbles are like milk chocolate. 2 huge gulps of spoiled milk in the last 2 weeks. Ew. No, you didn't. You gotta do the sniff test, Brooke Trout. Especially if you come to my house. It's probably pretty spoiled.
Unless you get it within
Geritol. Donna's so funny. Yeah, our chances are the milk in our fridge probably isn't good. We just don't drink it. But it's so funny that none of us drink it because we used to go through so much. And when we lived in Colorado, what was that place called? Dairy Crust?
Dairy Crust.
Oh, I loved it.
Old time, milk delivery to your door. Dairy
Crust was the jam. Once a week they would deliver anything I needed, like anything dairy.
They put a little wood box with ice in it, and then they throw whatever you ordered: eggs, milk,
cookie dough.
Yep.
But for sure it
was pricey though. But
okay, here's the thing: when I moved to Colorado, the milk out there, and I think Jason and Andy live in Colorado, but the milk out there was disgusting. Like, it did not taste the same at all. I don't know what's different about the cows out there, but they're different, okay? And I was not used to, I'm used to this Michigan milk, right? But the Dairy Crust was like fresh, and they must have Michigan cows over there. I don't know.
No.
Something happens with the milk over there because it's disgusting.
I don't think that.
I don't know. Maybe they ship it in.
No, they milk it right there.
Can't miss what you don't have, really, Jason? I could not drink your milk over in Colorado, so I got the Dairy Crust. They came to the house one time. I said, does it taste better than what's at Walmart or in the stores? He's like, everybody loves our milk. You can ask your neighbors. I said, okay, I'm gonna try it. And it was just like the Michigan milk. It was so good. It's like fresh. And it was so nice because if I was low, and the kids drank so much milk, and they would have like little treats you can get too, and it was like sitting there in the morning, like 12:30 at night on Tuesdays. Dairy Crust. And you hear that little box open. Oh, he just came seeking cookies. I gave him some insulin. Yep, I remember doing that. You miss cow's milk from the US too. It's different, right, Katie? It's different in different places. And
well, some people drink goat's milk and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I do like goat cheese.
Yeah.
I've never had goat's milk. I might like that, but I love goat cheese. Oh my goodness. And it's kind of expensive though. You battled through 50 tarot card readers to get here. When will we change? Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, you must be completely exhausted. I listen to a lot of those channels. I'm gonna make you a mod. You must be exhausted. Oh my goodness. I listen to a lot of that stuff. I need to go back and add you if I haven't added you. When you were a kid, you had the Milkman too, the Borden milk. See if you know what I'm talking about. It's what they eat, maybe sage. Could be. Well, that means they're probably good cows if they've got sage in them. Yeah. We like Fairlife, so I don't feel crappy when he can have a steady rise. Yeah. I don't think we had that though when
that was a recent
thing. My daughter's, she's almost 26 now. Yes, that's true. Look at water. It tastes different in every state. Even like different towns taste different. Like if I went
Well,
to your mom's, I didn't like her water.
well, city water.
I don't like
In
city
Colorado, we
water.
had in Castle Rock, we had
Aqua.
a well that was like 3,000 feet deep,
Yeah.
and it came out like blue.
Oh, it was good water.
And
Really
it
good.
wasn't hard or anything. It was
It's the
perfect.
best freaking water I've ever had out there.
But it was expensive.
It was
water.
expensive water. Yes. People from up north say your Florida water is terrible. You know, I didn't notice that. I drink a lot of water there and a lot of tea, and I never noticed that because I'll just keep filling my Stanley mug up like at the hotels. I don't buy water. I just fill my Stanley up and then I use like the ice, you know, out of the machine. And I never had a problem with the water down there. I never thought anything of it. It was good because it's nice and as long as you got cold water, that's usually the main thing. Oh, the best water you've ever had was from nature here in Greenland. I bet you do have really good water. It's brutal. Really, Brook Trout? I must have had good filtered water then because the one in
Maybe the tap water's bad, but we were in Pensacola.
there was one hotel we went to that was a little different, but it was fine.
The one in Pensacola?
No, that was good.
Orlando? Alabama?
I think it was right there in Orlando. It was a little different, but it wasn't like bad. Just add ice. You love cold, neutral tasting water. Oh, great. Katie says, Jodi, I tagged you on a post I just made for a set of videos your husband might enjoy. I'm going to check that out. Yeah, we love like the nature kind of stuff. Love it, love it, love it. The water in Dallas tastes like algae. Ew, in the summertime.
Ew.
We lived in a house once and it was like an old house, and that's why I won't live in an old house again because the water tasted like eggs.
It had old galvanized pipe.
Which
they had probably lead in it, and
yeah, you know, I kind of wonder if
I think they hooked us up to the cow the barn.
Yeah, he said it was so old. He said it was the oldest one they seen that was still working. He said it's the oldest system that they ran into.
Well, the house was like 150 years old. So.
Yeah, and I'm like, well.
But I'm sure the plumbing was put in later than that.
Put a lot of chlorine in it for bacteria. Oh, because it's so warm. I can see that, brook trout. You know what, though? I love the smell of chlorine, so that's probably why it didn't bother me. You can start posting the playlist for the Greenland stuff to make it easier for you to find. Oh, thank you. You find a lot of wells down here. Sulfur water. Yes, it's like that sulfur. Yes, the sulfur must be that rotten egg smell. Okay, Donna. Yeah. That's a bad. That water, that's what's bad. That's just, and I didn't find that in any of the hotels we were at. Orlando was a little different, and that might have been kind of that chlorine taste.
Maybe they have I assume they have a city system there.
Yeah. That was the only one I just thought, not my favorite, but it was fine. Yep, Florida is famous for sulfur eater. Ick. That hotel, was that a Holiday Inn? It was a really nice one. Yeah. Was that Holiday Inn in Pensacola? I have to say, that was like the perfect place. I mean, I have nothing bad to say about that. Was wonderful. The Holiday Inn there, and the food was good. The water was good. They had free tea. Free tea.
Oh, they had a coffee machine that ground your coffee.
Yeah, you could have coffee all day long and tea, and I was so happy. I was so happy.
Yeah, the other place seemed was coffee. The one in Orlando.
Yeah, I could have done without well, we were there to visit the kids, so we were kind of stuck there, but yeah. I wouldn't stay at that one again. I would stay somewhere else. You can cook with it and even shower with it, but you can't drink it. Tastes bad. You know, those hotels must have had a filter then, especially that Pensacola one, because that water was really good. I drank water all day long. You're sure the hotels have, oh yeah, huge filter systems. Okay, RO systems. The chlorine is hard on all the plumbing. Okay. Yeah, I mean, theirs was really good.
You know what RO stands for?
No.
Reverse osmosis.
Oh, well, didn't we think about getting one of those here for the house?
But our water's pretty good, I mean.
Or was that something different, I'm thinking? Or was that, no, that was a heatless tank or something? I don't know.
No.
What was that, reverse tank? I have no idea what I'm talking about.
We could have got a filter, like a sediment filter or something like that.
Okay, the hotels never work off any wells. They can't. That makes sense. Oh, Omnipod just went to manual mode. Just like, stop. Oh, I'm going to get going, I think. My voice is kind of starting to get hoarse.
I think the rain's getting closer.
Is it? It's really, really muggy here. I can see it's just foggy. You guys, it is so humid.
It's quite the line.
That it looks foggy.
It's quite the line heading our way.
Oh, you can show them if you want. Look at that. Yeah, that's some rain coming tonight.
Yeah.
I appreciate everybody coming in here. It's so nice to chat with everyone.
To Kansas.
Whoa. It's going to hit the girls' staff house.
They're having tornado. There's some
Kansas,
storm chasers that are having tornado.
Kansas has pretty bad weather, though. I mean, we've driven through there, and it was scary.
It looks pretty bad right now. But there's tornadoes.
Earlier, he found a pod scream noise on his phone and put it in his pocket and walked in. Oh! I thought his pod had died. Oh, that's funny. Well, brutal weather was in Chicago. Brook Trout, thank you for telling me, because usually if Chicago gets it, we're gonna get it. And I will fill some water jugs this time. Thank you, Brook Trout. Kid has jokes. You know, boys are funny like that, Katie. Boys are funny. I only had one boy and then 3 girls, but yeah. Boys are great. I mean, they're all great, but it's like the boys are just funny, right? And the girls are so serious. Mine are anyway. Having a boy is just funny. I like the jokes though, you know, because you can laugh about it. You know, it gives him something to laugh about. That's great. That's cute. I hope everybody has a good weekend. I really appreciate everyone coming in. And Katie, I'm going to check your watch list and I'm going to check to see where Lucy's going. Does anybody need any watch hours? Brook Trout, do you want me to run you? And Katie, I'll run your playlist too for some ads. I can definitely put you on a run list. I got several tabs open right now, running people. What, you don't know what watch hours is, Brook Trout? No. So you have to have 1,000 subscribers. You just do shorts. Okay, that would be hard then, because you kind of need a playlist, unless you want to play it. So basically, if you get 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, or I think it's 3 million shorts views, then you can get paid for ads. You can also have members at that point and super chats. So it gives you an extra income. For, you know, for some people like Andy, it's quite a bit probably, but for me, you know, not so much. But you know, it's nice having a little bit of something every once in a while.
Take you out to eat or something.
Yeah, like it gives me, you know, sometimes they'll pay for whatever I bought at a flea market or something, you know. So it's just nice.
It gives you an opportunity to deduct stuff.
That's the thing. You can deduct stuff for taxes, which is super important for our family. Oh, thank you, Katie. Going to the food pantry, feeling cute. Might make a video. Yes, do a haul. People really like those grocery hauls. The trails are true. You know what, Katie, though? People love grocery hauls. They're pretty popular. They really do.
Especially if you save a ton of money.
Yes. Yeah, if you can save, and I think you're really good at saving. It'd be nice when you start earning a little bit more than you do. Yeah, I agree, Katie, right? I agree. A grocery haul from a store. Yes, grocery hauls do really well. They do well. I don't think anybody'd like to watch mine because I'm a vegetarian. People, I don't think, I'd be like, what are you doing? How many eggs do you need in 1 week? Oh, Katie, that would be awesome. I would love to see that. I would love to see that because you're in a different country. I would love to see what you buy over there. Yes, totally. I really like the Christmas one. It was cool just to see a different store that we don't have in a different country and see like the price differences. And you have things that are more...
The language different.
Her things over there are more prettier though. Like everything looks prettier.
Well, it's more European.
That's what it is. Yeah, and it just looks nicer. It looks a lot nicer. And the price, yes. Yeah. You like doing the Christmas stuff? I liked watching that. That was good. I think I even watched it twice, and John came home and we watched it again. We love that one. Donna.
I don't know what the ratio there is in Greenland. Is it more male than female? Or?
Translating Danish kroners are a pain in the... Yeah, and the Twookie, right? Yeah, I had to do a little thinking, but yeah. I don't know if I knew how to quite do that, but I think you told us about it. But it's just interesting to see. Your stores are so different, and the stuff is organized. And more neutral colors, like I noticed, than we have here. Like everything's very bright, it seems like here. And DKK to US dollars, yes. Danish, oh, the Danish kroners to US dollars. I bet that is different. I don't know if I could ever do that, honestly. I don't know.
You just go.
You probably learn it eventually, but...
If you type that in, then I'll give you a little... We'll get a thing on Google where you can enter what it says.
Yeah, that's what I do for everything now. I ask Google AI, and then it gives me answers.
Do a Google Lens, and then it will just do the translate.
See, I don't have a good Google Lens on my phone, though, so I don't know. Mine isn't like yours.
Get rid of that Apple thing. Get a real phone.
Oh, it fluctuates. Oh, so it's different. Yeah, see, that would be hard. Yeah, your OG girl. You know, I'm sure you could still rock it, Donna. Woohoo! We have 42 things in their food. You have 6. Yeah, my cooking is really simple. I have to say, I'm really simple these days. If you can find love, anyone can. Yeah, Katie went to Greenland. You weren't looking? And then that is interesting. I'd like to know more about that. We'll have to talk about that sometime. Yeah, your kid's wanting you to go to bed. He's like hiding from you. Aw. Okay, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for coming in. You were talking about the ingredients. Yes, my ingredients are really simple. Oh, yes. Let's talk about that sometime. Have a great night. Thanks, everybody. Take care.